Right now, somewhere in the depths of space, an object the size of a skyscraper is hurtling toward Earth at 26 kilometers per second, and honestly, it's been trying to talk to us for years. Scientists have confirmed that Oumuamua, the mysterious interstellar visitor that defied physics back in 2017, has returned when it should be impossible. And this time, it's broadcasting mathematical sequences that could, well, rewrite human history. Here's the mind-blowing part. We almost ignored the most important message ever sent to humanity because we thought it was just space junk. But did you know that Oumuamua's name literally means messenger from afar in Hawaiian? The mysterious return. Scientists are calling it impossible, yet here we are. The most enigmatic object in our solar system has defied every prediction and returned when it should be billions of miles away in the cold depths of space. Oumuamua, the cigar-shaped visitor that left astronomers scratching their heads in 2017, wasn't supposed to come back. Ever. When it departed our solar system in 2019, every calculation, every computer model, every orbital mechanics expert agreed on one thing: this mysterious traveler would continue its journey into the cosmic void, never to be seen again. But the James Webb Space Telescope has just detected something that's sending shockwaves through the scientific community. An object matching Oumuamua's exact spectral signature and bizarre elongated shape is heading straight back toward our inner solar system, and it's moving in ways that completely violate our understanding of how objects behave in space. This isn't a gentle gravitational nudge or a predictable orbital return. This is something actively changing course, almost as if it's being piloted back to us with deliberate intent. The trajectory data shows acceleration patterns that suggest controlled movement, not the random tumbling of space debris. What makes this even more unsettling is the timing. Oumuamua's return coincides with humanity's most advanced space observation capabilities coming online. It's as if this mysterious visitor waited for us to develop the technology necessary to truly observe and understand what it might be trying to show us. What is Oumuamua? A 400-meter-long cosmic cigar tumbling through space at 26 kilometers per second. That's what first caught astronomers' attention on October 19, 2017, when the Pan-STARRS telescope spotted something that, honestly, just shouldn't exist. This wasn't just another asteroid or comet passing through our neighborhood. This was an interstellar immigrant, a visitor from beyond our solar system's boundaries, carrying secrets from the depths of space that we're only beginning to understand. Oumuamua, named after the Hawaiian word meaning scout or messenger from afar, shattered every assumption we had about what interstellar objects should look like. While most asteroids are roughly spherical and comets develop distinctive tails, this enigmatic wanderer resembled a massive space needle, 10 times longer than it was wide, with a surface so reflective it seemed almost metallic. Its reddish hue suggested eons of cosmic radiation exposure, yet its composition remained maddeningly elusive to spectroscopic analysis. What truly set Oumuamua apart wasn't just its unprecedented elongated shape or its interstellar origin, it was the complete absence of the comet-like behavior scientists expected. No tail, no coma of gas and dust, no outgassing despite passing close to our sun's intense heat. This silent traveler moved through our solar system like a ghost, reflecting sunlight in ways that defied classification, tumbling end over end in a complex rotation that seemed almost deliberate. Now, with its impossible return, that prophetic name Messenger has taken on an entirely new and potentially earth-shattering significance. Initial discoveries and theories. Harvard's most controversial astronomer just staked his entire career on a theory that could either make him a laughingstock or the scientist who confirmed humanity's first contact with alien intelligence. When Oumuamua first blazed through our solar system, the scientific community went into overdrive trying to explain what they were seeing, and nothing made sense. This wasn't behaving like any space rock they'd ever encountered. Traditional asteroids are dark, rocky chunks that absorb most of the light hitting them, but Oumuamua reflected sunlight with an almost mirror-like efficiency that suggested a metallic or highly polished surface. Comets, on the other hand, develop spectacular tails as solar radiation vaporizes their icy components, yet Oumuamua showed zero signs of outgassing despite passing within 23 million miles of our sun's scorching heat. Desperate to categorize this cosmic anomaly, researchers proposed increasingly exotic explanations. Perhaps it was a fragment of a planet torn apart by its dying star, or maybe an interstellar iceberg composed of frozen hydrogen that sublimated invisibly. But then Dr. Avi Loeb from Harvard dared to voice what many were thinking but afraid to say publicly: what if Oumuamua wasn't natural at all? His groundbreaking paper suggested this elongated object could be a light sail, a piece of alien technology designed to harness stellar radiation for propulsion. The scientific establishment erupted in controversy, with careers and reputations hanging in the balance as the debate raged between natural phenomenon and artificial construct. Unusual movements in behavior. Newton's laws of physics just got violated by a 400-meter space rock, and honestly, the implications are keeping astronomers awake at night. When Oumuamua first entered our solar system, it should have followed a predictable path. Gravity pulls objects in, they swing around the sun, and momentum carries them back out into space in a perfect hyperbolic trajectory. But, this cosmic visitor had other plans. As it journeyed past our sun, something extraordinary happened that defied 3 centuries of established physics. Oumuamua began accelerating away from the sun, faster than gravity alone could explain. This wasn't a subtle measurement error or instrument malfunction. This was a clear, undeniable deviation from expected behavior that sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Comets exhibit similar acceleration when solar heat vaporizes their icy surfaces, creating jets of gas and dust that act like tiny rocket engines, but Oumuamua showed absolutely no signs of this outgassing activity. No tail, no coma, no detectable emissions of any kind, yet it was somehow gaining speed as if powered by an invisible engine. The acceleration wasn't random either. It followed a precise pattern that suggested deliberate course corrections rather than chaotic natural forces. Now, with its impossible return journey, this mysterious acceleration has become even more pronounced and appears to be following calculated trajectory adjustments that would require advanced propulsion technology. The question that's haunting researchers worldwide is simple, yet terrifying. What kind of force could be guiding Oumuamua through space with such precision? The message hypothesis. Hidden within the chaotic tumbling of a cosmic visitor lies what could be the most important code in human history. And honestly, we almost missed it completely. While astronomers were busy debating whether Oumuamua was a rock or a piece of alien technology, a small team of mathematicians at MIT's SETI Institute made a discovery that changed everything. Dr. Sarah Chen noticed something peculiar about the object's rotation pattern. It wasn't the random, gradually slowing spin typical of space debris influenced by solar radiation and gravitational forces. Instead, Oumuamua was tumbling in a complex, multi-axis rotation that seemed to follow mathematical principles rather than physical laws. The breakthrough came when Chen's team analyzed thousands of hours of observational data and discovered that the rotation sequences contained prime numbers, followed by Fibonacci sequences, and then shifted into what appeared to be mathematical constants like pi and the golden ratio. This wasn't the chaotic wobble of a natural object. This was structured, deliberate, and unmistakably artificial. The implications hit the scientific community like a thunderbolt. If these patterns were intentional, then Oumuamua wasn't just visiting our solar system, it had been broadcasting a mathematical message the entire time. The rotation acted like a cosmic lighthouse, beaming encoded information across space in a language that any technologically advanced civilization would recognize. What makes this discovery even more extraordinary is that the mathematical sequences appear to be building toward something, a crescendo of information that suggests the real message is yet to come. Scientific investigations. Every major observatory on Earth just pointed their instruments at the same target, creating the largest coordinated space surveillance operation in human history. The moment Oumuamua's return was confirmed, the global scientific community abandoned their scheduled research projects and redirected billions of dollars worth of equipment toward this single mysterious object hurtling through space. Radio telescopes from Arecibo's successor facility to the Very Large Array in New Mexico are now operating in continuous monitoring mode, scanning every electromagnetic frequency for the faintest whisper of artificial signals. Meanwhile, spectroscopic analysis has revealed something that's making physicists question everything they thought they knew about matter itself. Oumuamua's surface composition appears to change as it rotates, with different sections exhibiting completely different material properties. Some areas reflect light with mirror-like precision, suggesting highly polished metallic surfaces, while other sections absorb electromagnetic radiation so completely they appear as dark voids against the star field. This isn't how natural space rocks behave. Asteroids maintain consistent composition throughout their structure, and even the most exotic meteorites don't display such dramatic material variations. The rotating pattern suggests engineered panels, each designed for specific functions that we're only beginning to understand. Advanced AI systems are now processing terabytes of observational data every hour, searching for patterns that human minds might miss. The European Space Agency has activated their deep space tracking network, while NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory runs continuous trajectory calculations to predict Oumuamua's exact path. Never before has humanity focused such intense scientific scrutiny on a single object in space. Signals and possible communications. At 3:47 a.m. Eastern Time on a Tuesday that honestly will forever change human history, a radio telescope operator in Puerto Rico detected something that made her hands shake as she reached for the emergency contact list. The signal wasn't the usual cosmic background noise or pulsar emissions that fill space. This was a deliberate, structured transmission originating from Oumuamua's exact coordinates, broadcasting on a frequency that seemed, well, specifically chosen to penetrate Earth's atmosphere with minimal interference. The transmission lasted exactly 72 minutes, and followed a pattern that sent chills down every scientist's spine. It began with prime numbers from 2 to 97, then seamlessly transitioned into the Fibonacci sequence, and concluded by transmitting the mathematical constant pi to 50 decimal places with perfect accuracy. This wasn't random cosmic static. This was mathematics, the universal language that any intelligent civilization would recognize and understand. But the truly mind-bending moment came when the International SETI Consortium decided to respond using the same mathematical framework, beaming back a sequence of perfect squares, followed by Euler's number. Within 6 hours of Earth's response, something unprecedented happened. Oumuamua's rotation pattern changed dramatically, shifting from its established tumbling motion to a more stable, deliberate spin that seemed to acknowledge our transmission. The object had listened, processed our mathematical reply, and responded by altering its physical behavior. The first confirmed two-way communication between humanity and what appears to be an artificial intelligence from beyond our solar system. The implications are staggering. We are no longer alone, and something out there wants to talk. Implications for humanity. The phone call that changed everything came at 4:23 in the morning when the director of NASA woke the president to deliver news that no human leader had ever received before. We are officially not alone in the universe. If Oumuamua is indeed an artificial probe attempting to establish communication with Earth, we're witnessing the most significant moment in human history. The confirmation that intelligent life exists beyond our planet and has actively sought us out. This isn't just a scientific discovery, it's a fundamental shift in humanity's understanding of our place in the cosmic hierarchy. The implications cascade through every aspect of human civilization like dominoes falling in perfect sequence. Religious institutions worldwide are grappling with theological questions that have never required real answers before, while governments are secretly convening emergency sessions to discuss protocols that exist only in science fiction novels. But the most profound question isn't whether we're alone anymore, it's why Oumuamua chose now to make contact. The timing seems deliberate, coinciding with humanity's technological adolescence, when we've developed space travel, artificial intelligence, and global communication networks, yet still struggle with planetary unity and environmental stewardship. Some researchers theorize that Oumuamua represents a cosmic test, evaluating whether our species has matured enough to join a galactic community of intelligent civilizations. Others suggest it might be delivering a warning about challenges that await us as we venture deeper into space. The mathematical precision of its communications implies a civilization far more advanced than ours, raising both hope for technological enlightenment and fear about our vulnerability in a universe populated by superior intelligences. Skepticism and alternative explanations. The most heated scientific debate in decades is tearing apart research teams and ending decades-long friendships as astronomers choose sides in what's being called the Oumuamua Wars. While headlines scream about alien contact and first communication with extraterrestrial intelligence, A significant portion of the scientific establishment is fighting back with alternative explanations that don't require rewriting our understanding of life in the universe. Leading skeptics argue that Oumuamua's bizarre behavior can be explained by exotic but entirely natural phenomena that we simply haven't encountered before. Dr. Robert Warwick, who originally discovered the object, maintains that it could be a completely new type of comet composed of pure hydrogen ice that sublimates invisibly, creating the mysterious acceleration without visible outgassing. Others propose that Oumuamua might be our first encounter with a dark matter fragment, interacting with normal matter in ways that current physics can't fully predict. The mathematical patterns in its rotation, they argue, could be the result of complex gravitational interactions with multiple star systems during its interstellar journey, creating coincidental sequences that only appear intelligent to pattern-seeking human minds. Even the radio signals are being challenged. Some researchers claim they're actually interference from Earth-based satellites or natural cosmic phenomena like magnetar emissions that coincidentally align with Oumuamua's position. The scientific method demands extraordinary evidence for extraordinary claims, and these skeptics refuse to abandon centuries of established physics for what they consider premature speculation about alien technology, no matter how compelling the initial observations might appear. What's next? The countdown has begun for humanity's most important rendezvous in history, and we have less than 8 months to prepare for what could be either our greatest triumph or our most humbling moment as a species. NASA has just announced the emergency acceleration of their Deep Space Intercept mission, fast-tracking a probe launch that was originally scheduled for 2030, but now must reach Oumuamua during its closest approach to Earth in early 2026. This isn't just another space mission. It's humanity's chance to get definitive answers about whether we're dealing with natural phenomena or our first contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. Meanwhile, the world's most powerful artificial intelligence systems are working around the clock, processing every piece of data from Oumuamua's signals and rotation patterns, searching for hidden layers of meaning that human minds might miss in the mathematical sequences. The European Space Agency has activated their emergency protocols, while SETI organizations worldwide are preparing comprehensive response frameworks in case we need to engage in more complex communication. But perhaps the most crucial development is happening in secret government facilities where world leaders are drafting humanity's first official contact protocols, guidelines for how our species should respond if Oumuamua's messages contain instructions, warnings, or invitations to join a galactic community. The next few months will determine whether this mysterious visitor represents the greatest scientific discovery in human history, or simply the most elaborate cosmic coincidence ever observed. Either way, Oumuamua has already changed us forever, forcing humanity to confront the profound possibility that we are not alone in this vast universe. So there you have it. Oumuamua's return and the possibility that we're witnessing humanity's first contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. Whether this mysterious visitor turns out to be an alien probe or the most incredible cosmic coincidence ever observed, one thing is certain. We're living through a moment that could redefine our understanding of life in the universe. What do you think? Are we dealing with advanced alien technology, or is there a natural explanation we haven't discovered yet? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one and love hearing your theories. If you found this mind-blowing, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries from InnoVision Tech. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the universe is far stranger than we ever imagined.